So this video is about the big topic in hip-hop right now. Nicki Minaj versus Lil Kim. Now, if you've been keeping up with these two, you would know they're not getting along right now. Basically, Lil Kim feels as though Nicki Minaj is a clone. She's copied her style. She hasn't paid homage. She's been disrespectful. I completely disagree. I feel as though Nicki has been very respectful towards Kim in the past. She has probably since the minute she had an interview, she said, you know, shout out to Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Remy Martin, all these girls who came before me. I remember a specific interview where they said, you know, Nicki, you're being compared a lot to Lil Kim. How do you feel? And she said, you know, well, if I'm being compared to the Queen, I must be doing something right. So, for Kim to kind of go at Nicki, it leaves a wrong taste in my mouth personally. I feel as though she had better reasons, you know, to maybe attack her or go at her at least. And I feel the way she went about it was really corny. She kind of feels as though she deserves to have praise from Nicki, and I don't see why. I mean, the similarities are very minimal. A wig? Really, Kim? A wig? Who cares? You know how many artists are wearing wigs right now? Are you telling Rihanna to pay you homage too because of a wig? I mean, Nicki has done countless things to pay homage. She's put Kim on her mixtape with the Freaky Girl thing, and she remade the Jump Off on Playtime Is Over. She shot her out in interviews. She showed so much love to Kim, and I just feel like Kim is being bitter, you know? I used to be a huge Lil Kim fan. I followed her career very closely. I was part of, you know, one of her biggest message boards online. And throughout the years, it's just been a steady decline for me in my fandom, you can say. Kim has just, other than material-wise, she just kind of sucks to her fans. She's always late to shows. There was an incident with Ustream where she came on hours late and stood on for like 1 minute. But that's neither here or there. You know, when it comes down to Nicki versus Kim, I just feel as though if Kim wanted to come at her, it should have been over paying homage. You know, in my opinion, the reason Kim is coming at Nicki is because she feels threatened. Bottom line. I mean, I think Nicki caught that as well. You know, Nicki said herself, when you're not successful or when you're not climbing the ladder, they're not mad at you. And Kim wasn't mad at her until, you know, Nicki started popping up everywhere. Nicki is the go-to chick for female rap right now, and I feel as though that's when Kim's hate for her grew. Hence why they have that picture together. You know, that was taken before Nicki kind of really took over. Kim says, you know, she felt as though, and Kim and her fans, you know, felt as though Nicki has been shady, you know. I'm referencing Azraya's video for that, where she says, you know, Nicki Minaj has been shady to plenty of female rappers, you know. Like, this one, to me, is dumb. Sorry. Is where people felt as though she was being shady to Lil Mama, the rapper, where she goes, you know, 5 Little Mama, you a 3-star. Nicki Minaj has been saying Lil Mama since like Playtime Is Over. It's just a term she uses. She's not talking about Lil Mama, you know. And a lot of people feel as though she disses all the older girls when she says, you know, time machine bitches always talking about the old days when they was hot, when they was torn with the OJs. But I mean, if they're relevant, they wouldn't have taken that offensively. And if they're not relevant, then they have all the right to respond. Why not? But why, if Kim is one of those girls who felt, you know, offended by the Time Machine lyric, then she should just responded on wax. Why did she have to come up with this whole, you're not paying homage bullshit for? Is it because you're embarrassed that you got offended by being called a has-been? And I'm not talking about Roman's Revenge. I'm talking about the Time Machine thing, you know? Like, you were ashamed to be offended by that because it's true. I mean, you are kind of a time machine, bitch. You're always talking about your old shit. You know, when she was in Queens. and she was talking about she was talking about, I don't have to release new music. I'll kill you with my old shit. So why'd you come out with Black Friday? Because you know you have to come out with something relevant to compete. I mean, it's plain and simple. You can't kill Nicki Minaj with your old shit. Your old shit is 10 years ago. No one is gonna pick that over the new shit. You know? We already had that. We don't need it again. We can go back to it whenever we want. Give us an album, Kim. Give us something that solidifies you as the queen. Kim is perfectly capable of doing it if she wasn't so lazy. And I feel as though that's why a lot of Kim's fans have come to Nicki, because Nicki has such a drive. Nicki is definitely building an empire, something no female rapper has done. She's taken it to a new level, and I feel Kim especially is just threatened by that, because Kim has always been the top female rapper, arguably. But I mean, it was either Kim or Eve, success-wise, you know. And if you want to throw Missy Elliott in there, I don't really consider her a female rapper much, or Missy Elliott. But Kim, seriously, the attitude sucks. I'll reference Remy Martin, for example. You know, Remy Martin just did an interview from prison, and where she says she felt like one of Nicki's lines was towards her, where she goes, tell that bitch with the crown to run it like Chris Brown. And it was over the Yeah 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 beat from the Terror Squad song. And Remy was like, you know, I felt like that was towards me. And when I get out, I'm going to get her back for that. But it's cool. You know, it's not a beef thing. It's hip-hop. You challenge each other. You keep each other on your toes. And I feel like Kim doesn't understand that. Kim is taking it as, this bitch needs to pay homage. I did it first. Blah. What did you do first, though? Let's get into that real quick. What did you do first? The only thing you did first was have outrageous red carpet outfits for a female rapper. Because the wigs, they were doing it before you. The whole sexy hip-hop female thing, Salt and Pepper, so many other bitches did it before her. Like, it's not even funny. Like, oh my gosh. The Lady T girl did it before you. Just countless. Like, it's just ridiculous how she feels. Hoes with attitude. Like, I'm just trying to think of them off the top of my head, but she wasn't the first one to be sexy in hip-hop. She wasn't the first one to wear designers in hip-hop. I mean, what does she want homage for? Be happy Nicki even gave you the respect. First of all. It's like Kim says what benefits her. Why doesn't she say, you know, well, Nicki showed me love in interviews, but I really do feel like she came at me in a couple songs. I could respect that a little bit more. I could definitely respect that a little bit more. You know, but at the end of the day, when it's hip-hop, you don't gotta, like, be so corny about it. Like, why cause all this ruckus about paying homage? Just diss her. Go on. Black Friday should have came out before all her interviews came out. Point blank. That's what should have came out first, was Black Friday, and then she should have explained why she released Black Friday. It shouldn't have been her bitching for like 6 months straight, and then she says, and then, you know, she comes out with Black Friday after Nicki gives her the time of day, finally, on the Angie Martinez show. And by the way, Black Friday is probably Kim's hardest track within the last 5 years, but it doesn't really work for me as a diss track, because, you know, she's saying Nicki's a hoe. Nicki fucked for her career. Nicki has a fake ass. Kim, you fucked the Biggie. That's why you're a rapper in the first place. Your whole catalog is about being a hoe. And fake ass. You have a fake nose, fake cheek, fake lips, fake teeth, fake chin, fake tits, liposuction stomach, hip implants, and you've been rumored to bleach your skin. So that's why this is kind of an epic fail. But anyways, I'm just going to finish the video up by saying, Kim, what you need to be doing is not dissing Nicki Minaj, because I even doubt past Roma's Revenge, she's not going to give you the time of day. At this point, she's winning. She's making money. Her album is debuting at #2, right under Kanye West, and she's still predicted to do over 400,000 copies the same week, which is outrageous. You know, she's about to outsell The Naked Truth in 1 week.